What is up, guys? Welcome back to another awesome episode of Derail Valley. My name is Evil One. You can hear it in my voice. I'm a little froggy. That's because I came down with some sort of congestion, cold, flu combo. One reason I haven't been uploading as much here lately. But I think I'm on the downhill side of it. I just got this little bit of frog in my throat. I feel much better. So here we are on a very rainy day, and we are at the Oil Well Central, which is located right here. And I've been doing a whole bunch of grinding since I've been homesick. I decided to run a bunch of trains, and I actually just delivered this one right here. It was a logistical haul, and we have our locomotive right here getting serviced. I just put a whole bunch of fuel and stuff into it, and wrong button. And it's parked right here next to this other one. And I got the idea. Let's run back to the station house really quick. So I got this idea of hauling a big train, something that pays a lot, like maybe $40,000 a lot. This one actually pays a little more. Goes down the harbor in town, but as we can see right here, we need a hazmat, and it's well over our train abilities. I think we can get away with like maybe 450, 460. Going downhill to the harbor in town to maybe 500 with our current locomotive. This is a little bit over that. So, being parked next to the other one, most of you can kind of see where I'm going with this. I want to buy another license. Let's pull up how much money I got first. So I got 75,000, a little over 75,000. Let's take a look at the licenses we already own. We got train driver, freight haul, shunting, multiple unit we don't own yet, multiple service, logistical haul. We got the locomotives except for the DE6 and the steam locomotives. We got concurrent orders 1. We don't have 2. We have train length 1. We have train length 2. We don't have hazmat 1 or 2 yet, or 3. We don't have any of the military ones, and that's it. So I want to buy the multiple unit one, and that way we can hook those 2 locomotives together and pull this train. But we also need hazmat, so let's see how much is hazmat. Multiple unit is 30,000. Hazmat is 40,000. 40 plus 30 is 70, so we can just barely do it. Let's go ahead and let's buy the multiple one first. Worst case scenario, we'll hook these 2 together. Oops. And we go find a different train to drive somewhere else. So 30,000, confirm. Fees not cleared. Okay, what fees do I have? I just serviced that locomotive. Fees. That's my locomotive, $239. You kidding me right now? For what? Regular maintenance. Diesel, I just put, that must have been sitting there idling. Oil, probably same thing, just sitting there idling. Ah, there it is. Emissions. Great. Okay, well, we'll just pay it. It's not that much. Not going to change our plan here at all. Alright. Now we'll go down to the licenses. Multiple unit. Pull out our wallet. Bang, there we go. We can run multiple locomotives from a single cab. Yay. Okay, now we need hazmat. Hazmat 1 right there. 40,000. This license grants us access to orders involving sensitive flammable cargo. Beware, damages to these orders can create high damage costs and chain reactions. Our insurance went up a lot. But we do manual anyway. So, alright, so I like this one right here because it's lighter and it's going to the same place and it pays slightly more. So, like this one here is a little heavier. And it pays a little less. It's methane. And this one is crude oil. I'm guessing crude oil is more dangerous or something? I don't know. But let's hook our two... Is it turning night or day? I think it's turning night. Let's hook these two locomotives together. We'll put that away. Let's hook these two locomotives together and drive them. And watch it bounce. I didn't set a brake in there. Oh, we're good. Alright, so we'll hook up our air. We'll hook up our link. Turn our air on. The vital one is this MTU cable thing. Is that what it is? MTU? Something like that. It's the data link. So I control one locomotive, controls both. So, okay, so we have to figure out what train we have here. And of course it's night. It's always night. We're looking for FH94. That's FH2. That away. FH94, this one right here. Perfect. So we need to go all the way down to this end. This one right here is all dirty. I like it. We're in this one. B5 outbound. We'll get our switch switched over there. We're going to be coming down the main line, which is this one. So we'll need to be that way, that way. That way's good. This one will switch when we come through it. Actually, it won't switch, but we won't need it to. Perfect. Alright. We need to go into this locomotive. That. I just realized we probably could have done this without buying that license. Where you just jump back and forth between the two different locomotives, but oh well. Let's go brakes off. Thought I had lights on. Yeah, that's the right way. Okay. Did that turn the... Okay. I was seeing the lamppost there. I thought it turned on the headlights in both directions, and I was like, that's not right. So, anyway. Brakes off. Let's go reverser back. Let's give it a notch of throttle. We need to back up, go get on the main line. Seems like it's always night and it's always raining in this game. Did I just lose? Like, it's so dark. I guess I'm just kind of used to sitting under those street lamps there. I know YouTube doesn't like the dark, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the cab lights. You can see a little bit. Alright, that should be our main line. We'll go ahead and brake, independent brake. Go reverser forward. Brake off. Give it a notch, maybe two of throttle. I am really liking this locomotive as well. It's really easy to drive, and it's really great for shunting, which is, I believe, its actual mission. Or the DE6 in this game is like the big locomotive, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oops. Full brake. All the brakes. Oops. Reverser back. Back it up. Let's try that again. So yeah, I'm really liking this locomotive. It's small, but it goes really well, and it's really easy to drive. Like I said, you can't stall it on a hill. It's pulled. I haven't been able to stall it. You know, it's just been. I think the slowest up a hill I've gone is like, you know, probably around 10 or so. It's just a decent locomotive for this game. Now we can hopefully start making some real money. It seems like I've been hauling a lot of trains lately, and it's been costing a lot in maintenance and that sort of thing, and I wasn't getting good missions. Like, best missions I would get would be like 10,000, you know, 9,000, maybe 15. Where am I going? Oh, I needed to pass that switch. That's where I was going. Alright. Reverser's back. Let's give it a notch of throttle. Let's hop out in the external view. We can see where... Maybe that was a mistake too. We'll pull up the F4 menu. See how fast we're going. Be lining into this train right here. Definitely don't want to hurt cars in this game, because that'll cost you, and it's expensive without that insurance copay. Oops, it bounced. Alright. We'll hook up our air. Hook up our link. Turn our air on. And it's not that one. That means it's way down here. I could use the exterior view to turn this brake off, but it's alright. Confirm that's our train. It is FH94. Let's bounce inside really quick and get going. Now watch, it's not going to let me do it for some reason. That's happened. But we got the book. Let's go. Our time bonus did get cut as well, so we have less time now than ever. Let's go. Brakes are off. We got brake pressure is good, and reverser is now forward. Let's go. Our first hazmat train. Give us some throttle here and let's get going. We got 90 and slowing down. It slows down to 50. We're only doing 30. Temp still looks good. Hopefully YouTube's not making this too dark. I can see like the vegetation and stuff like that. Okay, we gotta slow it down to 50 here. We're not quite there yet, so we're gonna keep on the throttle. And I just came out of the harbor in town too, so all of our switches should be like perfectly set. $90 and then 60, right? Yep. I think that's why they call it Derail Valley, because it does stuff like that in an attempt to get you to derail. Either that or a 4-year-old came and posted these speed limits. I think we gotta do 50 around this. Yeah. We're gonna give it a little bit of dynamic to slow us down. I know we could probably handle that just fine, but I don't want to risk it. This is a hazardous materials load. Really don't want to explode, and if we do, it'll be fun. It'll make for great content, especially at night. We're in career mode. Gotta keep it realistic. Okay, that's a little too slow. We're gonna climb this grade. It's like the only uphill on this route. Yeah, 1.8%. It's really steep. And we're at 90. I'm gonna cut it off right about 95, excuse me. Even with 2 locomotives, it's struggling. The heavy train. Very heavy. We're not, oh, there we go. Alright, we're going to knock it down a notch. That should actually cool it down quite a bit. Just knocking it down one notch. And we're not slowing down too much. Even with the slider with the horn, it's either on or off. I was kind of hoping it would be, you know, more dynamic. 90. 25. Let's pop in cab view for a sec. Still haven't quite figured out exactly what the blue light indicator on the oil tip means. If anybody knows, please let me know, please. I'm very curious. It'll pop on and off. It's a really dirty windshield. That did not help. Now we're lined out to go the correct way. We're almost to the top of this grade. We'll start heading down. We'll be picking up some real speed here. Matter of fact, I think I hear it. I'm gonna bump it up another notch. Our time bonus got really cut down. So I want to make sure that we get as much as we possibly can. Get that time bonus. Coming up. .70 on this curve, but 70 always seems a little fast, and it always does that angry squealing at me. All the lovely trees crossing the track. Hey, we are at full throttle now. Up to 80. Doing 55. We'll get there. I wonder if we jostle these, oh, we're like really hot. I wasn't paying attention. Wonder if we jostle these around if they will like spill oil out on the sides and I get dinged for the environmental fee. I don't know. I've never actually hauled crude oil. Oh, I was for some reason I was looking at my oil temp. It said 80. I thought that's how fast I was going. I start slowing down. 70. We're getting there though. I know we have to go into this view, turn that off, give me that back. I know that our coming up pretty soon to this intersection. This intersection is quite sketchy. So I think it goes down like 40 or something like that. So put that away. That's probably a little too much brake there. In fact, it was way too much brake there. And it says 60, but again, I know better. It's actually 40. Now it says 70. It is downhill. We will speed up. But like it slows way down. Here's 60. I'll give it one notch. We're going a little slow. Okay, 2 notches. There's 40. On the dynamic. I backed it off. We're about halfway on the dynamic. I'm watching the heat and our speed. Okay, there's 70. We can speed up. It will slow down again to 50 here real soon. I have to be mindful of that. There's 60. Still at 40. That's hard to see that. It's kind of know where it's at on the scale there. And this game is like with the speed limits. It's what I've learned is just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can do 60 doesn't mean you should do 60. You have a little dynamic there. That was 2 clicks. Right back off. There's 60. Again, I could throttle up and hit 60, no problem going down this grade. It's a pretty steep hill. But then I have to slow way down, and that's gonna keep me up a lot. There's 40. Just hit a little bit of train brake. There's 40 miles an hour. Or kilometers an hour. So I couldn't see it because of a tree branches in the way. Now I do know that it's going to slow back down again. And I believe it's pretty quick. Pull up our map. There we got some light on it. Yeah, it's that next intersection. It slows down to 40. So I'm not going to get too excited on this throttle. There's 60. We're hitting that Y intersection here real soon. And I know it's 40. There it is, 40. There's the harbor. It says 60. Once again, that's a lie. It slows down to 40 again here real soon. The benefit of knowing these routes, driving them, learning where these speed limit changes are. Right there it is. See that? 40. And of course, the issue, you don't get a fine or anything for speeding. You simply derail. And derail, especially with a train like this, could mean disaster. Worst case scenario means you're going to have to pay higher fines. I'm working these train brakes and the dynamic brake together, trying to keep me right at 40 and not overheat. It looks like we are down and have made it. Yay. We need to figure out exactly where it is we're going. I'm going to slow down to almost a crawl here. I can pull up the book. There we go, now we're just coasting. Go ahead and pull up the book, figure out where we're going. Uncouple a D4 inbound. I know where D4 is, but let's take a look at it here. We'll hit the Alt key. We'll come into Harbor. D is right here. D4 inbound would be... let's see. Did I pass it? Yeah, I did. D up there. D4 inbound is straight in. So, pretty hard to mess up. We got just a second here. I've been watching out the window as well to see where I'm at. Oh, and did I just screw up? I did. No, I didn't. I came out of C last time I was down here, so I don't want to go back into C. That's exactly where I'm going. Full brake. Full brake. Wrong keys. Where I hold that tanker cars out of going up to the oil field. No worries. Just back up a little bit. I got turned around just for a second. Reverser is back and brake pressure is good. Go ahead and back up and go to external view. went ahead and used the independent brakes only. So just these two locomotives braking. Not the whole train. I was going slow enough on flat level ground. We'll go reverser forward. Give it a notch of throttle. Thought I flipped that. Oh, I was still on the switch. Alright, we want the next right. And that is up here. Like that one. Pull this up so I can monitor my speed in the yard here. Yeah, that's correct. Should have another switch right up here someplace. Make sure that it's correct. Is one after that. It is our station house is right there. Oh, I did buy the lantern too. I'll show that in just a second. Right, this one we want to go that way. I did a bunch of shunting missions down here, so I kind of got this yard memorized as well. I'm not sure if those shunting missions actually paid the bills. Seems like I was causing more damage slamming in the trains and cars and stuff, having to pay steep fees than it was paying out. Well, I'm pretty sure it was a net positive in the end, but it seemed like I was paying a lot in fees. It was fun though. Good way to kill some time. Learn the yards. Okay, so it should be straight ahead. It looks like we're lined out. We'll verify that as we cross. I'm not going to stop the train and jump out and go run ahead and look. We'll just B4 inbound right there. Perfect. We get it pulled into the lane here. Jump out and scream to the station house really quick and turn it in and get a good payday. Because we don't have that much money. I think we have like, what, 5 grand? Cool thing about this view too, I'm going to get off the throttle because we're moving pretty quick. You can go down the length of the train. You can follow this car. I'm still monitoring the engine. I just hope that there's nothing in front of me. Oh, and it crosses this lane here is kind of where I stop. I'm going to go ahead and apply the train brake now. I'm at full train brake. I hit the full independent brake as well. We got wheel slip indicator. Alright, and we'll hit F1. Go by that view, jump out of that view. Get out. Come back here and disconnect. Set a brake really quick. And then run. In this case, teleport. Over to here. Perfect. Pull up our book. Slam it in the machine. Get a payday. I'm going to step back because that beeping's loud. Alright, $47,880. We did get our time bonus. We got a total of $71,820. Huge payday. Well done. And no environmental damage. Yay. That's a great payday. We can take our money and add it to our wallet. Now I have 77,000. Check that out. Now we're making some cash. And I bet I have a shunting mission. It's probably that one right there. Where I can go unload it for 30,000 more. It's got 2 drop-offs, so after I unload it, I'll have to break the train in the different lanes, probably over in C. Maybe I'll do that off. I always do that. Use the F key. I want to use the R key. Maybe I'll do that off screen. I think that's going to do it for this one tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And leave a comment. Let me know what I can do to improve if you found something in this video that you didn't like. And I'm really excited. I like advancing in this game. I do enjoy playing this game. It's kind of grindy, but it's still a bucket of fun. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.